What's going on, guys? It's John here for you. It's been a hot minute, but I'm back. Welcome to the JD Tractor channel. You're going to be expecting a lot more content from this channel because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. It's been about a year since I put a video up, but figured it's time to do some updates and get back into things. So 2019, it was a bit of a crazy year for me, where I didn't really put a lot of videos up. I graduated from Virginia Tech with my 4-year degree. I got married, so I'm a married man now. And got a full-time job, still cutting grass on the side and everything, but kind of want to give you guys an update on the channel and its equipment and a couple other things. One big update is I got a new dog. Everybody meet Hazel. She's about 8 months old right now. She's a standard poodle. Come here. She's a good girl. But got her, and we'll go ahead and show you guys some equipment. I got some new things here recently that I want to share with you guys. I meant to do videos last year with them, but I didn't. So we'll go ahead and get right into that. Stay tuned. Alright, we'll start back here in the boneyard, I guess you'd call it. I still got a couple of these old mowers that I bought a couple years ago. I've got engines for them to put on there, and a lot of them have bent cranks. So I'll be fixing that. You guys might remember this machine. This was the first LX173 that I ever bought. That kind of started my mowing side gig deal, and I ended up selling it to a buddy of mine who just let it kind of sit outside, and I bought it back from him, and about the same price that he paid me for it, so it was kind of a net even swap kind of deal. Let's see if I can get the hood open here. Got the Kohler motor, you know, got a pretty new battery in it. It runs fine. I don't have the key with me. I would start it up for you guys. It runs okay. The tires are all flat. They need tubes put in them. That's why it had the blocks into the back of it. But yeah, that's what this thing is. More or less just a go-kart for me now. I don't really use it for mowing or nothing because I still have my other one. But that's that. Tractor's still here. I worked on some of the steering. Used this thing actually to split logs here recently. We got a log splitter that we use. So I ran this tractor using the log splitter on that. So I'm not going to get it uncovered or nothing, but it's still there. It's still a project. Still working on it. So I guess I have a neat little building now that I got recently. One of those little plastic sheds I got from Home Depot. Got some cool things in there, so why don't we take a walk over there and go take a peek. Alright, so the 3500, no issues with this thing. It's locked right now, but did get a toolbox for it. I took the toolbox off my dump trailer and sold that, and ended up getting a new toolbox to put in the back of this truck. Keep some tools and stuff in, and if I go to work on some equipment or whatever, if I'm going somewhere to pick something up. But no issues with this truck. It's got, I think, 16,000 miles on it now, almost 17,000, and it's been great. No problems there. The boat in the background is something my dad's working on. I just pulled it home for him. That's his project. You guys can dump trailer. You're doing pretty good. It needs a paint job, as you can see, but no issues here. Been really reliable. Great trailer. And as you can see over here, I picked up an old plow. Now this plow I found on Facebook Marketplace. It was actually my birthday present this year. I don't know why I have a battery sitting back there. I'm going to have to get rid of that. But this is a John Deere 425A 2-bottom plow. It's got the trips in it for the plows and everything. This actually was the plow that was designed for the 420 and 430 row crop 2-cylinder tractors. I wanted to get a plow to have something cool to put behind the tractor that was from about the same year as the tractor, and have something if I want to go to a local plow day or something. Now I've got something I can use. So you guys can tell it's missing the disc holders. It's got the mounts for them. I've got this mount here as well, but it was really super rusty and whatnot, so we ended up painting the hardware after we pulled the mount off. And I bought the plow when it was painted already. This is how I bought it, from a guy that goes to auctions and buys old plows and tractors and John Deere stuff and whatnot, and something that he sold. So really neat. Looking forward to getting it in the ground the first time. Probably gonna drag it out to my my new place, which you guys have not seen either, but you will this year. It's just an open field as of right now, but maybe sink it in the ground down there and get it all adjusted right, make sure the plows are doing a good job. Hasn't seen dirt since it's been painted, so it'll be pretty neat. Anyways, let's walk around over here. Bunch of old just fencing material and stuff like that my dad's working on stuff with. And here is my little building. Alright, had to undo the lock there. It's just one of those little plastic sheds you buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. Just to kind of keep stuff out of the weather. You guys have probably noticed this machine. This machine is currently sold to somebody. I have no need for it. It's just something that I picked up and I'm going to turn around and flip. Did some work to it, getting it running. A little John Deere RX-95 rear engine rider. So you won't see any videos on it, but there it is. But in here, got a few new toys. Go ahead and open these doors up. I went ahead and got some shelves, got some spare parts from mowers I've stripped and whatnot. And you're probably looking here going, I don't remember that mower. Well, you don't, because I've never put it on YouTube until now. This is my new as of last year, but I bought it used. John Deere WH36A walk behind, hydro walk behind. This was traded into the dealership where I work full time, and got it for a really good price. And I've got a couple yards that I use this thing on, doing trim work, and I've got one yard that's super intricate that I have now. You'll see this thing mowing on. That I do, I mow the yard with this thing. It's been a fantastic mower. It's got 388 hours on it. So, had about 340 when I first got it last season. And I don't use this thing all the time. I primarily still use my zero turn. But had a second mower, opportunity to get a second mower, and went ahead and did it. I also bought a sulky for it, so if I'm using it for some bigger areas, I don't have to walk the whole time, which is nice. Here's the Honda Man. You guys remember building this thing. So that's still running, still doing good. It came with an accelerator bagger for the walk behind. I also bought the mulch kit for it, so primarily I use it for the mulch kit, but if I have a yard that needs to be bagged or have leaves in the fall or whatever, I'll end up using that. There's a mow jack back there. That was given to me by a customer of mine. They just didn't need it anymore. Got a Troy-Bilt tiller. I actually bought that down when I was at school and brought it home with me. It was something I found on Marketplace for fairly inexpensive, just an old Troy-Bilt tiller with 5-horse flathead Briggs on it. So haven't had to use it quite yet, but for renovations or gardening or whatever, it's a good little tiller. Also picked up a used MS362 last year. So got a 25-inch bar on that for cutting. I got some bigger trees that I'll have to take care of in the future. So that's what that's going to be used for. And then there's those engines for those old junk mowers that I showed you guys. Pick these guys up and looking to swap those out and get those mowers sold. Now the only thing you're probably really wondering is why do you have 3 catalytic converters in your little building here? Well, the my '84 Chrysler got a new heart recently, and as you can see down here, it's got a nice stainless 3-inch exhaust system on it now. So it's got a new 1970 block Reman 318 engine. I bought a long block and they bought all the parts for it, and we dropped that in there last fall. Put that engine in this car, and she's definitely a runner now. The old engine ended up developing a rod knock, and I just really didn't want to get rid of this thing, so went ahead and put an engine in it. So that's been done. It was done a little while ago. I got about 1,000 miles on the engine now. But it's a great car, and had no interest in getting rid of it, and just wanted to make sure it was keeping going for a long period of time. So I'll do a full video on this thing later once you know, get everything kind of rolling again, and we'll show you all the motor and everything. But she's in no need of cats anymore, so I'm going to sell those to a scrapyard and get as much as I can for them. But that's that. Everything else, guys, mower-wise and whatnot, exactly the same. You will be seeing a lot more videos of me doing some mowing. I'm going to put the camera on the walk behind here, and we'll do some mowing with that. And zero turn is exactly the same. No changes there, no problems. So you'll see a lot more content from me this year. Hopefully going to be doing a lot more stuff, and we'll go from there. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you stay tuned for more. If you have any requests or want to see anything else, please leave a comment down below, and I'll do the best I can to film that, and we'll go from there. So thank you again, guys, so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?